How's it going, YouTube? Tuner here. Today we are going to be talking about a little thing called Dragon Ball Online Zenkai. So, if you're a big fan of the Dragon Ball Online video game, you know that it's a pretty cool MMO of Dragon Ball that was made, I think, only in Korea. And then it's kind of had a resurgence in the Dragon Ball Online global community. There were other couple projects to bring it back. As far as I'm aware, the main reason for this video is because the future of the Dragon Ball Online global server is up for debate, meaning that there's actually a lot of I don't want to say like bad stuff going on in that community or the dev team, but the way I understand it is just too expensive for those guys to keep up, and they're going to have to shut it down or something like that. So if you are looking for a good server to play Dragon Ball Online with, you can go ahead and use Dragon Ball Online Zenkai. Now, I found this video game server franchise people, dude. I found them a while back after I decided to stop playing Dragon Ball Online Global because of the fact that the online community there, well, not just the online community, but the very future of Dragon Ball Online Global is up in the air. So that's the main reason for this video. So you can see here the Dragon Ball Online Zenkai trailer. I was letting this play a little bit, but this is pretty much the game that you're signing up for. It is exactly Dragon Ball Online. I think they're adding a few new things to it and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy or out there, but I think it's a similar system to Dragon Ball Online Global, where those guys were adding cosmetics and stuff like that. I think it's a similar situation here. Now, I first found this game from one of the people working on it on Twitter, and it's pretty cool. It's like I said, it's just Dragon Ball Online, but with the promise of more sheen and polish. So you can visit their channel, and you can literally see on their channel, they've made class trailers for every class in the game. So if you want to look at each class or whatever, you can go ahead and do that. So that's pretty cool. So here's how you download it. You first go to dbozenkai.to. I will have that link in the description. So basically, you can look at their website. It's got a pretty nice layout. You can click on media, and they've got some screenshots and trailers and stuff like that. And of course, like I said, you scroll down on their page, you can select like the different fighters to take a look at them, well, different classes and stuff like that. Just a lot of polish to their website. Like, they're really taking pride in it. And then you can go ahead and look down and see everything going on. And then when you go to the bottom here, you can either register or download. So obviously you're going to click download, but you know, you got to register first, and registering is pretty self-explanatory. And then you click Mega. So that'll bring you to this page. Now, I'm not going to download the game again, but pretty much you'll click save, and then it'll download on your computer. And then you are pulled up to this page right here. And then, of course, you're going to have it in your downloads, so you can go ahead and open it up there. All right, now that you've got it opened up, you want to click X because we don't really feel like buying WinRAR. Now, the second most important step from this point is for you to extract it to your destination folder. It doesn't really matter which folder you drag it to. I'm going to use program files just because that's the easiest place where I would be able to find it. So pretty much to drag it, all you need to do is open a new File Explorer tab, hold down the left click button, and then just drag it over there. This is called the extracting process because you're going to take it from a .rar file into a file that we could actually use. So, I mean, it's pretty much that simple so far. Just bear with me one moment. Alright, now once you actually have it downloaded, you can go ahead and open the file that you just downloaded, and you can go ahead and scroll down to DBOZ Launcher. I don't think it really matters which one of these icons you click. But just clicking the launcher should be fine. And then it'll literally just bring up the launcher here. Now you'll see all this stuff they're doing on the bottom here. And then it'll do that because, you know, you're just in the process of booting up the game again for the first time. So you're going to have to go through some certain things here. So let's go ahead and find it right here. I'll go ahead and show it to you where I downloaded it right there. So yeah, you can just go ahead and open the launcher again. And just sit through the process. I mean, it's pretty simple and straightforward. It is patching your game, installing it, if you will. And then I'll be right back when it's done to show you guys what to do next. Okay, so as you can see, I just booted it up for the first time. You can see the resolution is terrible. It's also not on the monitor I normally use. But that's fine because we're going to log in and we have my character from when I played this a while back. So we can go ahead and click start here and go ahead and click on a server. And then of course when you're in the game you can go ahead and change the resolution settings. But yeah, so when you get in the game you will find that the game looks like this. So you are finally able to play it. Now let me go ahead and change the graphics real quick here to not look so bad. Okay, so we are working with stuff here. Alright, so I should be able to full screen it now. So on the capture card, or I mean on the capture device, it's looking a little funky because it's being changed in the moment, but that's fine. We can go ahead and do that here. Now let's see what happens if I switch them around. So switching to the other monitor and stuff like that, whenever you're doing this, it can be a little bit of a hassle, but I think I've mostly got it fixed up now. So like I said, you can go ahead and mess with it like that. Your computer should be fine unless it's a piece of junk, because it is a very old game, at least 10 years old, I think even older. So yeah, it's a pretty cool system they've got going on here. This is Dragon Ball Online Zenkai. And then of course I had some missions that I was doing here. You can go ahead and track those by pressing J, and we can go ahead and run and do them. I don't think I had many other missions. And then that's for the map. But yeah, I don't. There are little icons and stuff on the map that you can kind of take a look at. But yeah, I think this is just it. So you're in the game. Go ahead and have fun and enjoy yourself. Now, from one thing I've noticed about this game so far is on the Dragon Ball Online Global server, it would skip every now and then. You can notice that whenever you go back and look at my old gameplay videos of Dragon Ball Online Global. But for Online Zenkai, it's quite a different story. What ends up happening on Online Zenkai is that it doesn't really lag necessarily. It more or less, like the skipping that it did on my old videos, it doesn't do that anymore. So as you can see, normally it would have skipped if I was playing global. But I think it's a issue with the servers. So it ends up that like that little lag spike or the skipping that would happen on the old ones, that's not happening here. Okay, what's this? Okay, so that's my buff. Okay, so we are looking to kill this feller. And of course, we are still learning the game, but yeah. So I probably won't make any gameplay videos of this, but if I do, don't be surprised. But yeah, here we go. This was your first look at how to download and play Dragon Ball Online Zenkai today. Of course, you got your armor here. You can go ahead and look at the stats and stuff. If you enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and leave a like. If you have something to say, you can comment down below. If you feel like it, subscribe. And let me know if this video helped you out. Will you be playing Dragon Ball Online now that I've shown you a good server to use and how to download it? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace off.